All right. Good morning to each and everyone who's, about to watch me or planning to watch me. Today we're going to proceed where we left off previously with regards to a side mission here. Skrellum basically invited us to proceed with simulated universe. He will basically try to assist us find the outcome and shit like that to the simulated universe. However, it's another day, so we actually have like a few energy that we could use. So before we proceed with that, I'm going to leave you with a cliffhanger to that storyline, and let's quickly grind this. It's only three. Yeah, we have this, so I think this is the one we're going to grind. We need two attempts, and one for the other one, because I believe almost all of our team requires the other dungeon. Honestly, I'm not sure. Maybe I'll leave one more energy consumption for that dungeon, because Dr. Ratio is basically requiring another type of boss dungeon drop, which this two doesn't drop. Does that make sense? I'm not sure. Um, and it seems like my game crashed. Um, yeah, so far we were able to stream 3 days in a row, which I am happy, but of course, today is Monday. So basically, we won't have that luxury of time, and there is a chance that we won't be able to proceed a consistent streaming on our end. Again, we just really need to survive in the real world. If I have money, why not? I could stream 8 hours straight playing this game and try to play other games, but with my limited time, I could only select a game that I could grind while, being entertained myself. Because the main purpose of playing the games is to have fun, not just to, be well known and be recognized by other streamers. Anyway, though, let's proceed. Of course, I'm not that strong yet to fight this. That's why we luckily have friends in this game that we could use their character and beat the bosses here. Okay, let's see. Should we use Dr. Ratio here? Let's try her, because she is broken. And the boss is weak against her. Hopefully you guys as well is having a great weekend. Now it's Monday, so it's a hell day.
Fight is fun! Ready for another? That's better. Blade of moonlight. In the lunar flame.
Boom. Wow.
Just a little something.
Jingwei. So OP. Or I'm just too low level. Look at that damage.
Net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack.
Whoa. Let's do one more.
Fight is fun! Ready for another? That's better.
The other boss definitely killed like one to two character. This
Lay on
boss, you know, it's a chill boss fight.
in lunar flame.
Man,
Just a little something. Think nothing.
luckily I have Natasha. Natasha for the win. Look at that! Damn! Chill, baby girl. And we're now level 36. Now let me just check is we've reached this. We have to unlock this first, right? Oh, okay. Could we get that here? No. So we really need to farm this. You know, I'm trying to farm and level up all my characters just so they will be on the same page in terms of strength. I'm not sure how many of these we need. Okay, of course we want this to be as quick as possible, so we're going to use, you know, it's kind of cheating, but of course that's how it is as a free-to-play user. We have to rely on all of the things that allow us to easily
Ready
win
for another?
and not stress things out.
Net markers activate. Time for a good old counterattack. Ah. Yeah. Fight is fun.
Time to say bye. Boom.
Boom.
Now time to stand still.
Look at that damage.
Time to say bye. Boom.
Boom. Look at that. One wave annihilated by a single ult.
Time to say bye. Boom.
Kafka. Okay. That's awesome. Trace. Okay. Ascension. We need to. Okay. Ascension 3. This is Ascension 3. This is 4. 80. Ascension 6. Okay. This. Guess that's clear. We need a bunch of this, I guess. Okay. How about this?
This
Okay.
vast universe has so many worlds I've yet to explore.
Awesome. Get them. We have a lot of things to upgrade. Are we able to get this? Not yet. We need to get this somehow. Okay, fine. So let's first prioritize this. And grind a few more of this. 60. Let's try Dr. Ratio. Oops, sorry, not that. And see how strong the maximum Dr. Ratio is.
Ready for another?
Test.
Net markers activate. Time for a good old counterattack.
Answer me.
Now, Dr. Ratio can one-hit all of them, however, it takes much more longer.
Knowledge, the measure of truth and falsehood.
Look at that. Nice.
Test.
I'm okay.
Answer me. 0 points.
Ready for another?
Nap time.
Test.
Well, Dr. Ratio, compared to other characters we've tried, it's, that's why AoE is something I really like to have on my team, because in terms of farming, it will allow us to speed the process.
Answer me. 0 points.
By the way, if anyone is watching, I hope you're having a great day. This is Monday, so I hope you have a great week ahead of you.
Knowledge, the measure of truth and falsehood.
Look at that. Every character on the enemy team can be one-shot by Dr. Ratio, but
That's better.
the other, like Kafka, the one that we tried, OP AoE damage. Could easily kill the whole team, the enemy.
Ready for another?
One more, okay.
Nap time.
Test. Knowledge, the measure of truth and falsehood.
Net markers activate. Time for a good old counterattack.
Answer me. 0 points.
Awesome. Now we have 40 energy to spend. But we don't need that at the moment, so okay. Let's see if we could now upgrade some of this. Can we now do this? Isn't that the one we grind? Okay. And now we're out of this. No enemies. Get damn. That's hard to do. We grind maybe later once we have that one energy. Okay, now since we're here, why not kill these random enemies as well? Just for the rewards.
Ready for another?
Nap time.
There's wave 2.
Your answers?
Kill that.
SAS knowledge. the
Kill
measure of
that.
Truth and falsehood. 0
take. Just a little something.
Natasha!
Net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack.
Nap time.
Minus one.
Answer me. 0 points.
And there we go.
A
Nice.
delicate operation.
We definitely need to farm, but let's. I think we should now be all clear in terms of farming. So let's actually proceed with this quest. Before we do that though, let's see what's this all about. Awesome, we're now 26, but I'm not really prioritizing that at this moment. We have three. All of them, the banner is not for me, so I am not planning to like do that yet.
Well, madam, are you ready?
Herta is right behind us. Let's
Very
get
well.
going.
Get going we shall. I will be sending you into the simulated universe using an alternative method. It might feel a little different than usual. This will help us quickly locate the cartridge in the vast sea of data. We'll start with this data link. Now, please prepare yourself for a deep dive with your consciousness.
Hold off. Trial. Why are you here? And you're only level 43? Really? Could we remove you? We cannot. Okay. Um, if I recall, Silver Wolf is a damage dealer. Or, oh, she is an amplifier. Okay, so we actually do need a sup. Okay, we will remove you, even though Natasha is not yet on par. We really need a healer, and then of course Dr. Ratio. Hopefully, Silver Wolf here has a good stats.
Young madam, are you all right? I'll be staying on the outside.
I
need to
thought
make
you will
sure
be
the
joining
system
me.
projections remain stable. Mr. Leonard is here as well. There's no need to worry. We will guarantee your safety. You are now inside the data link of the ether cartridge. Look around and tell me what you discover. That is a normal reaction. Most organic life forms will experience discomfort after undergoing beacon projection. What do you see? Hacker? Oh. Conclusion. That is a holographic record that the simulated universe has created. In here, regardless of how large or small, all variables are saved, including outsider traces. You were right. The enemy's invasion has spread to the deepest parts of the simulated universe. They were only a hair away from the Ether cartridge's data link. What we are seeing are the projections of what happened in those moments. Young madam, please stay still. Allow me to see what I can do with this record.
Hey, you. Why are you staring at me?
I initiated the simulation flow. This is just a record of the past. She's not actually talking to you. Please listen and don't interrupt her. We may be able to find out more of what we need to know.
First off, I'm not obsessed with it. On Punklord, the stories of the cartridge are no different from textbooks. I'm not interested in something that everybody already knows about. Secondly, it's not some kind of video game cartridge. It's an ether cartridge. It's the second pair of eyes, second brain, and second heart of the hacker. Do you understand what that actually means? With that cartridge, if a guy went to a movie premiere and bought some mixed popcorn, you'd be able to know the flavor of the fourth kernel he picked out of the bucket. It's truly amazing. Lastly, I'm gonna say it again. I'm not
that how
obsessed
Silver
with
will
it.
talk?
The reason I'm still rambling about it is to make sure that you know how amazing it really is. Do you get it now, Kafka? Alright, let's get going. We have to move quickly. This place is different from the rest of the space station. We're on Genius Society turf.
It is safe to assume that two people entered the simulated universe, her and her companion. Interesting. Let's see what happened next. You are now taking the point of view of the companion. She will react to your behavior now.
Yeah. Gone to action.
Knowledge, the measure of truth and falsehood. Answer me.
You bop him late.
The test.
Time for a buzz.
Nicely done.
Fork in the road, huh? I got this. Wanna pick one first? Give your beloved instincts a try.
It's a nice thing to have a companion who likes to talk, isn't it?
Wrong choice. The correct answer is the path on the right.
Wrong choice. Look, it's me.
Not what we're looking for. It's a bait signal. Ugh, why would Herta put something like this inside the simulated universe? Doesn't she find it annoying when she has to find something herself? Never mind, I miscalculated. Let's try another sector.
She's actually on the correct path. She just needs to continue a little further. I trust that she too will realize this soon. Indeed. However, objectively speaking, it is almost certain that she will. Stellaron Hunter, Silver Wolf. We fought against one another before. Herta was there as well. She may have mentioned it to you. From my point of view, it wasn't a victory. It was more like a test than a duel. She would attack, and I would defend. Neither of us gave it our all. She wasn't able to break through my defenses, and I wasn't able to stop her from leaving. I never thought our next meeting would take place under these circumstances. I believe the continuation of our last encounter will soon arrive.
What the? This was the right way all along. Ugh, Herta's got some psychological tactics going on.
Seems like we can now continue forward.
Oh, back to the space station again. A riddle? Where's the skip button?
Yeah.
Answer me. 0 points. Knowledge, the measure of truth and falsehood.
Time for a buzz. This is double speed. Fight is one!
Test.
Nap time. Time for a buzz.
She's only level 43 and yet she deals quite a lot of damage. So I believe the
Finally,
artifact is
almost
okay.
there. There's even a miniature Herta over here. Eesh. A little narcissistic, isn't she? The whole space station is filled with her face. Portraits, statues, even projections of herself. I was planning on adding a mustache for her, but the spray didn't work. The entire space station feels like it's made of paper, but her portrait is near indestructible.
She's talking about that portrait in the elevator room, no? Herta commissioned me to design an encryption tool for her. Seems she ended up using it on her portrait. That's correct. The ether cartridge data is in the next room. Our pursuit is coming to an end. Yes, that incongruous feeling has persisted throughout this long pursuit. She came for the Stellaron, but showed a strong interest in the curios. And just as we found out about the existence of the ether cartridge, she just so happened to show up in the simulated universe. I must admit, this feels less like a chase and more like a chance encounter. I recall a story about Punk Lord. It is said that graffiti is a special kind of symbol there. Hackers see reality as a magnificent game, an attempt to finish the stage we know as life. Whether it be for competition or for joy, they leave a trail in the places they visit. One symbol after another link up to become a long, long journey that writes the game of life. And would this ongoing affair not be part of such an endeavor? Perhaps this is all nothing more than a game she's decided to play with us. In which case, let us accompany her till the end.
Like we have a choice. No, I don't want to fight him. Wait, what?
measure of truth and falsehood.
This is double speed.
Answer me.
Overkill.
0 points.
Look, we found it. The ether cartridge is here, and it's perfectly intact. There is an unwelcome third party here with us. If what we are seeing constitutes past images of Silver Wolf, then for her to have made it this far would have entailed the disappearance of the cartridge. We can only assume that the facts don't align with the theory. I believe that she was indeed able to hack into Herta's office, but she didn't stay there for very long. After all, even the best hacker wouldn't be able to find a specified target in the vast ocean of the simulated universe's data.
Unless she had someone to guide her there. You want to explain it to her first? I can see the confusion in her eyes.
The final results are on the display table, young madam. Take a closer look if you wish. We have plenty of time left. I will answer any questions that you may have. I'm sorry. Herta forbade me from disclosing any information beforehand. She made clear that knowledge would not be paramount to this operation.
Yikes.
Rather, the lack of it. However, the way I see it, the most important elements were dedication and sincerity. The actions of Mr. Leonard drew the target right in. You've guessed correctly. The person that stands before you is tonight's starring role. She left herself a back door in the office, performed a proxy hack the moment you entered the simulated universe, and found a way to continue alongside us. I must say, she really is a masterful actor. Misdirection is always the most effective method. The graffiti is like a two-way data tunnel. You can use it to retrace the trails she leaves behind, and she can monitor your progress by seeing which pieces of graffiti have disappeared. I fear she may well have had the whole thing planned out before hacking the space station. The graffiti and the back door were all in aid of honing in on just the right moment. Well then, were you satisfied with this simulated universe journey, Miss Silver Wolf?
Huh. You knew it all along, didn't you?
Yep.
I knew it would be hard to fool you. All that talk you were spouting along the way was meant for me, wasn't it?
It is a joy and an honor to have the opportunity to face off against you once again. Herta said that this cartridge would be able to lure in the biggest fishes in the universe. She was right.
So, the business about shutting down the universe and the argument with Herta was all just an act? You did all that to lure me in?
That is up to you to interpret. Herta and I have always been frank with one another. Sharp conversations of that nature happen on a regular basis. It wouldn't be fitting to call it an act. Miss Silver Wolf is truly a talented hacker. Not only did she calculate everything ahead of time, she has numerous variables and aces still to play. News of my sudden visit to the space station was probably the only uncontrollable variable in her plan. And with my arrival came the nightmare of shutting down the simulated universe. That would have ruined her plans and all her preparations.
I see.
You now know everything about this encounter.
Everything? No, no. You're wrong about the most important part. You think I came here out of desperation, but I've been bursting with excitement this whole time. Do you know how happy I was when you showed up, Screwlum? I haven't had the thrill of a formidable opponent in such a long time. The Legion is nothing but a bunch of cavemen, and the IPC were a disappointment. Only the Society has the talent to provide me with a fun challenge. Reality is nothing but a game. But what's the point of a game if it can't make you happy? An invitation letter and a challenge letter were sent to me from two geniuses. How could I not accept them? Would you have turned them down?
You're confident you'll be able to get out of this in one piece.
That's right. And I'm bringing this with me.
Oh, a copy. You completed it while we were talking just now.
Why else would I entertain so much small talk? You're not the only one stalling for time. I'm guessing that Herta is hiding in a corner somewhere, trying to pull off a reverse hack from where I hacked in. You, on the other hand, are responsible for taking me head on, just as you did last time. And I'm looking forward to it. How do you plan on stopping me this time? Are you going to turn the simulated universe into a black box? Or are you going to work with the IPC and put together a cross-galactic encirclement? Screw'em, will I be able to see your true strength this time? The long-awaited result will finally be determined. There will only be one victor today. Please, let me have some fun this time, okay?
Okay.
My apologies, Miss Silverwolf, but none of what you are hoping for will be happening today. You may leave now.
Huh? Leave? But why? Aren't you trying to catch me? Don't you want to cuff me and exile me on some distant planet?
Your creativity has proven interesting. However, I have nothing to do with your quarrel with the space station. Ergo, I won't stop you.
I'm gonna leave with this cartridge then.
That's just a duplicate. Correction, not only is the one in your possession a duplicate, but so is the one here. The real curio was transferred elsewhere at the very beginning. Conclusion, you may share that data freely.
Yikes.
What if I attack the space station again?
It would have nothing to do with me. But I must warn you, it is likely that someone would step forward to stop you.
Then what if I were to destroy the simulated universe right now?
It's the end
I'm
game
sorry,
content.
but that simply isn't possible. Ether editing isn't capable of destroying an entire universe.
What is the point of this then? You guys went out of your way to put together this trap but don't plan on doing anything at all?
That's right. This way, the game that you so carefully orchestrated is now pointless, is it not? There's no point in a game if it's no longer fun. Silver Wolf, I know what you're after. The IPC's shackles won't be able to hold you, and jail is but another game to you. Herta and I came to an understanding. We will no longer enable you and give you what you need.
Or one.
How boring.
However, Herta felt that this would be too easy on you, and wanted to add something of her own. And that is why, in this very moment, she has reverse-hacked you and located all your interastral network accounts. A total of 76 accounts. A very impressive number. How would it be if the IPC were to freeze all of them, including all of your game records?
What? Hey, hold on a minute.
And she logged out. How hasty of her. Games are always fun in the eyes of a child, but to an adult, they are but one among many ways of solving a problem. It's about time we were on our way.
やったね。
A flawless victory! Hope you got a glimpse of Herta's awesomeness, kiddo. Naturally. I couldn't care less about what happened with the space station, but I will surely repay the favor tenfold to anyone who dares to taunt me. I already notified someone at the IPC to freeze all her accounts. She's probably crying in front of her computer right now.
Thank you, young madam. Your and Mr. Leonard's contributions were a necessity to our victory. Do you have any other questions regarding this incident? Please, ask away. A medium rare kettle steak, salt-baked Kalia
But you're a
lemongrass,
robot.
Herman compound milk, and a portion of fried rice, prepared by a certain young man on the station. All I need is energy. The form that energy comes in is the same as it is for you. I would never forsake the delights of the culinary world in the interests of efficiency. Now, it is possible that my joints may need a little lubricant every now and again. Well, young madam, our destination may
I'm too
differ,
lazy
but
and
there are still
we
countless
don't have that
opportunities
much of
for
our
paths
time to
cross.
listen to
The
all of the
pursuit
answers.
of knowledge will always be the best driving force for trailblazing.
So, the reason Madame Herta wanted me to continue the investigation was to lure her out of hiding? That never crossed my mind! Did she know about the traps the hacker left in the space station from the very beginning? She said I did a good job! Can you believe it? I've just been acknowledged by Madame Herta! This is something I'll remember for the rest of my life. I don't have to worry about being fired anymore!
This chapter has come to a conclusion. Come, let us close the final back door.
What? What is that?
Ugh. It's gone. It's all gone. They seriously left nothing behind. They went too far this time. Too far.
All right. Stop with the tantrum. You're not a kid anymore.
I am not throwing a tantrum.
Uh-huh. Anyway, what are you gonna do now, huh? Hack an IPC branch nearby and get your accounts back?
Ugh. If it were just one or two accounts, sure. I kind of overdid it this time. I lost basically everything. A branch office probably won't be enough. I'm gonna have to make a trip to Pier Point.
What, you're going alone? That's the IPC's headquarters.
Yep, just me. Why? Do you want to come with?
I probably won't be able to. I'm in Elio's next script. Did you forget?
Oh, right. That story doesn't sound like it fits me. You guys have fun.
I hope you have a good time in Pier Point as well.
Don't worry. I've already got an idea. You see that cloud diner just 2 kilometers from here? A few temps from the building material logistics department just stepped in. I'm gonna go and become their friend.
Getting a move on already? I would have thought you'd at least want to spend some time with that cartridge you were obsessing about.
I told you. I'm not obsessed with it. Besides, there's fun to be had along the way. game's a game, and that's all there is to it.
You're beside me. I'm actually beside you. Oh, okay. Well, he's actually gone.
Hard work needs hard rest.
Yay, free credits. What? God damn. No one is weak. I think I'll pass in the meantime. Because one of my character, Natasha, is not yet up to par on my team. Where are you? How do we get down there? Oh, my bad. There's there's a chest there. 30. And of course, we could use support. Um, they're weak against Kafka, but of course, we're going to use Jinglu. Because why not? Natasha for
Fight is one!
Nap time.
Can we talk?
what I thought they're trying to target Jingwei.
flame.
Look at that. No thanks. We don't have enough energy.
A delicate operation.
And now we could ascend you.
A doctor never stops learning.
Ability, level up. There we go. I need a bunch of those. Can we? Awesome. Let's use it there just to complete it. Okay. Um, did we already reset the assignments as well? No. So we'll have to do it then. Nameless honors. What's this? Quest. Okay. There's another one. Oh. Achievements. Messages. Pom pom. Awesome. Before we leave, let's actually try our luck and try to beat you.
I'm okay.
Answer me. Mediocre.
Oh my godness.
Just a little something. Think nothing of it.
Good job, Natasha.
Test. 0 points. Knowledge, the measure of truth and falsehood.
That's better.
Net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack.
What? They also have a healer.
0 points.
Fight is fun!
Answer me.
Ready for another?
Test. Knowledge, the measure of truth and falsehood.
That's better.
Zero points.
Just a little something.
I thought Natasha won't actually use his skills or her skills.
Ready for another?
Yeah, damn, this guy is so tanky.
Fight is fun!
Test. Knowledge, the measure of truth and falsehood.
Net markers
No!
Time for a
You're
good
going
old
to use your ult to one enemy?
Answer me.
Nicely done.
These will last us a long time. Come on, then.
What? Those are enemies? Okay. Okay, we're actually either way going to the spaceship.
So, your first trailblazing expedition has concluded. How do you feel? Be it joy or pain, success or regret, it's all part of the journey. Those feelings will accompany you as long as you tread on the trailblaze, and one day you'll grow used to them. It seems you have something on your mind. Let's hear it. I'd like to hear a fresh perspective myself. As talkative as Himiko is, we've pretty much run out of topics. Likewise. Get some sleep. We'll be heading off again soon.
He is interested in like history and stuff with my journey, but again, time constraint, so I'm so sorry. Let's talk to Silver Wolf first.
Hello. What's wrong with you? You look like you just got shocked by an electric snail. Relax. I'm just dropping by for a visit. I was hacking through the dark regions of the inner astral network a while ago and happened to see a signal from the Astral Express. So I thought I'd stop by to check it out. What you see in front of you is a hologram, just as harmless as the whale holograms you see floating around the Express. Here, see for yourself. Seeing is believing, right? If you're still not convinced, you can cut off the network connection on the Express, and I'll disappear into thin air. Until you turn it back on, of course.
Funny.
What you see in front of you is just a hologram, harmless as a pup.
But I cannot go pass by you.
Pom-Pom, we're back! Shh! Checking star rail stability! Pom-Pom needs to focus! Good to see you too. Spatial readout, back to the normal bracket. Star rail stability keeps rising. 56%, 57%. The numbers have stabilized. Dispatch the Express. Oh, welcome back to the Express. You've accomplished your Trailblaze mission. The Express appreciates your help. Right away. To avoid encountering the anomalies again, the Express will dispatch shortly and head to a more stable area. For your safety, please don't leave your seat until the Express has reached cruising speed.
There we go. How the F were they able to get here? Where are they? Now I'm curious, so I'll try to find them. They're not here. Oh, okay.
Hey! Thanks for the invite. I'm so excited! This view isn't something you see every day. So, you guys travel across the galaxy and journey through space like this every day? That's so cool. No wonder everyone on the Express is so knowledgeable. Ugh, you really like a compliment, don't you? Just kidding. That's exactly what I thought you'd say. I've yet to experience it myself, but no one in their right mind would turn down a chance to journey through space. Boarding the Express is just one small step. I don't know if I'll ever get the chance to travel the depths of the universe. After all, I did promise Branya and Nat that I'd continue to protect the underworld and help rebuild Belobog. Still, I bet there's still a chance for kids like Hook and Clara, right? Who knows? Maybe they'll be able to represent Belobog as it returns to the arms of the universe.
Who knows?
I'm envious of you guys. If it weren't for my duties, I'd really... I'll see you next time.
Of course. Why not? Just curiosity. How could you, visit us? Do you have like a teleporter or something? One character at a time, I guess.
Hello? Hello? It's about time we hit the road, passengers. Thanks to the 3 Trailblazers, the activity of the Fragmentum has reached the lowest level, and the readings regarding the status of the Star Rail have returned to normal. Pom Pom will dispatch the Express shortly, and we'll be leaving Urillo 6. Please be seated and say your goodbyes to this planet.
Cutscenes.
Yanqing,
Yes, General.
watch this person carefully. Do you remember me?
I remember. Of 5 people, 3 must pay a price. You are not one of them, Jin Yuan. Of 5 people, 3 must pay a price. You are one of them.
Hold on. I'll be there soon.
What did I tell you? He's definitely sleeping in. We Trailblazers can go days without sleep, but when we do hit the hay, we have to make up for it. Anyway, no point wasting our time in the corridor. The conductor wants us to attend a warp navigation meeting. Same old location, apparently, and we can't be late. Let's head over. Oh, by the way, you drew the short straw. It's your turn to wash the coffee cups this week.
Well, it's glowing. Will there be something if we keep knocking? Part 7. Bronya.
Thank you for inviting me. I'll be able to get away from the complexities of politics here. Being surrounded by these beautiful stars, it's such a joy.
Sure,
Although we've
Bronya.
been through so much together, I actually know very little about the Astral Express. I'd like to start visiting more frequently if the opportunity arises. Thank you. Hopefully I'll have more time to get to know the crew. I really enjoy staring out into the universe. What a
I'm not
vast,
sure.
mesmerizing,
I want an
romantic
answer on
view.
how you could like
I
visit
hope that
here.
one day the children of Belobog will have the same opportunity to witness the stars up close. Please don't mind me. Feel free to go about your business. I think I'll stay here and enjoy the view a while longer.
Sure.
Morning. You're very punctual. We'll hang on to it. It's cute. The trailblazing of Eurilo 6 is drawn to a close, and the Astral Express must depart for the next planet. Not telling yet. We'll make an official announcement in the meeting, but I'm keeping you in suspense for now.
Aww.
The meeting will start soon.
Then let's start the meeting right now.
Passengers, the warp navigation meeting has officially begun. Firstly, Pom Pom wants to congratulate you, the Nameless, for successfully resolving the problems at this stop. The Express is now able to continue along the Star Rail.
The three of us actually pulled it off, huh?
It's time for your conductor, that's me, to reveal the name of our next stop.
Long time no see, Astral Express crew. It's Kafka. I came at a good time. You're all here. Every single one.
No need for the mysterious introduction, Stellaron Hunter.
Himiko, correct? Apologies for interrupting your little get-together, but I'm sure once you've heard my request, you'll forgive me. I'd like you to make a destination alteration.
I've seen your face before, Stellaron Hunter. Even if it was only on a corporation wanted poster. They were offering quite the bounty. Dead or alive. Do you know the figure?
Doesn't concern me. Then again, a corporation bounty is a compliment, not an insult, don't you think? The higher the figure, the bigger the compliment.
You wanted criminals sure know how to look on the bright side of things.
I will say, Herta certainly paid you all a compliment. A maniac that claims he can see destiny, leading a bunch of wild lunatics in pursuit of the most dangerous objects in the universe. And Herta doesn't give out compliments very often.
In pursuit of the most dangerous objects in the universe, huh? Well, in that sense, you Astral Expressors and I are cut from the same cloth.
You're in the wrong place, Kafka. We're not about to accept your request, and we're not about to get into bed with a Stellaron Hunter. It was nice talking with you. Perhaps next time you'll be willing to pay us a visit in person, and we can continue our little discussion.
Have you guys heard of the Law Fu?
The Xianzhou Lawfu? It belongs to the Hexafleet of the Xianzhou Alliance. We've heard of it.
But what you haven't heard is that it's currently very close to you. A couple of warp jumps away, in fact. Not to mention, 45 system hours ago, a Stellaron burst occurred on the Lawfu. An unexpected calamity, don't you think?
What exactly are you Stellaron hunters trying to do? The Xianzhou Alliance aren't us. They won't give you time to explain. Once you draw the attention of the hunt, you become their prey. The Alliance will hunt you to the end of the universe.
Stop speaking in riddles, Kafka. Say what you have to say.
It's simple. That Stellaron has nothing to do with us, but the Xianzhou is convinced that we're responsible. My companion, Blade, has been taken away by the Cloud Knights. I want to bring him back, resolve this Stellaron crisis, and clear our names.
Nothing to do with you? Yeah, right. Sounds like a weird coincidence to me. You just happened to show up after the Stellaron burst? Also, we're not your friends. Why should we care if a Stellaron hunter is innocent, No! Why are we listening to her? The Alliance is strong. Is a single Stellaron burst really too much for them to handle? We're the crew of the Astral Express, not some squad of Stellaron-stealing super specialists.
You could, of course, not get involved. Knowing that the Stellaron hasn't yet affected this region of space, you could make the jump and arrive at the next world. But sooner or later, the star rail here will be more blocked off than it was before. I can tell you what the future holds. If you don't go to the Luofu, the Stellaron will eventually contaminate the entire ship, and over half of the inhabitants will perish. Oh, you brave and fearless trailblazers, you benevolent nameless. Can you really remain indifferent to that?
This companion of yours, Blade, he perished too, right?
No comment. Here are the coordinates. It's up to you how to proceed. Our destinations may differ, but the orbits of the stars will eventually converge. See you later.
March, get Dan Heng.
Why? You're listening to the conversation, Vronya, and yet you did not interfere.
Whoa, what are you doing here?
Nothing.
I gave him the lowdown. Hey, remember what I said, okay? We're gonna vote against it. I'm not gonna take orders from that woman.
Sure, no comment.
Are you okay, Dan Heng? March brought you up to speed, I assume.
I'm fine. And yes, I'm up to speed.
Good. In that case, with regard to the matter at hand, let's vote to decide our next move. Our Stellaron hunter claims that a Stellaron burst has occurred on the Xianzhou Luofu, and that we're in the vicinity. If we head for the Luofu, we may have the chance to save many innocent lives. However, it's also possible that our Stellaron hunter is lying and using us for her own ends. Neither Welt nor I believe that she's telling us the truth. But we can't just ignore the intel she's given us. So, we're about to hold a democratic vote on whether to set a course for the Xianzhou. All those in favor, hold out your hand. All those against, keep your arms by your side. 3, 2, 1. Three against 2. Well, it looks like the Astral Express crew has a majority vote to head for the Xianzhou.
I calmed down and thought about it a bit. If it turns out that woman isn't lying, then a lot of innocent people are gonna get hurt. Now's the
There's
time
no
for thinking
choice.
about other people.
Plot, I guess.
All right, all right. I think we're all used to March's modus operandi by now.
So, Don Hung, you want to stay here?
Yes. I'm staying this time.
In that case, Welt, ready for a trailblazing expedition? I know you've been itching to get out there for a while now, but make sure you take good care of the two of them.
Don't worry.
Destination Xianzhou, here we come!
The train is about to make the jump. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And then a loading screen. No.
Whoa! So that's a Xianzhou ship? It looks even bigger than Eurilo 6!
For the Xianzhou, these ships are their planets. Terrestrial environments are cradles that allow civilizations to survive and then develop. Some of those civilizations progress further, constructing spacefaring vessels, which allow them to voyage into the unknown. The Xianzhou Alliance is one such civilization. I've only glimpsed it a few times, but it's as magnificent as I remember.
You okay there? What's with all the lonely nostalgia vibes?
This is the Astral Express. I repeat, this is the Astral Express. We have arrived in Xianzhou territory. Requesting landing permission from ground control. From the bridge, I mean.
Welcome to Lawfu Skyport, Starskin Fin. Please await transfer. Please wait transfer. Please wait transfer.
Mhm.
Something's not right.
The signal is still repeating, but no one is guiding us into dock.
Maybe the Stellaron hunters were telling the truth. It seems like something really did happen to the Xianzhou. A vessel arrives at a deserted spaceport. Isn't that how, like, loads of horror movies start?
Let's not let our imaginations get the better of us.
Please wait transfer. Please await transfer. Please wait transfer.
Still the automated signal?
Yes, it's still on repeat. Ah, there we go.
The Jade Gate now opening. On behalf of the Xianzhou Lafu, welcome, guests from afar. Please proceed to dock in accordance with the guidance.
Huh? Is this still automated?
The signal broke off. Seems that's all there is.
We should get going. Himiko, stay vigilant back here on the Express.
Relax. I've got Don Hung here with me.
Come on! You were the most excited last time we got off the train.
Make sure you're properly prepared before
Actually,
you
I'm
set
not.
off.
And before we proceed, I think that would actually be the end of our episode for today. We will continue this tomorrow, so nothing to worry. And why is Bronya still here? We're on a different planet now. Anyway, I hope you have a great day. Thank you for tuning in.